Welcome back to the Bobby Dupre Show here at KDCG Television, and it's me by myself this week, Andrew Guitro, and good morning. Bobby is on the road. We had him via cell phone, the first half hour of the show. He's on his way between Omaha, Nebraska, and he's heading into South Dakota now to go visit our friend Mr. Jim Bervin, one of the guys who helped start the Evangeline Downs Hotel. Matter of fact, while we're talking about Evangeline Downs Hotel, let's show these couple of pictures here, Mark. We've got a picture. Chief Perry Gallo had a little event for some of his boosters over at the meeting rooms at the Evangeline Downs Hotel. And there's Chief Perry Gallo of Opelousas on the left, and Bobby Dupre in the middle, and John Hadley over on the right, who runs Sunrise Fast Cash over here in Opelousas. And John also volunteers as an auxiliary officer over on the weekends with the police. And Perry gave a nice talk about status of what crime enforcement's been like the last year, what crimes have gone up, what crimes have gone down, and what they've done to try to attack any problems that they see, and of course doing a very good job. But if you ever need to book a room, or if you're looking for some event to have, you can contact our friend right there, Miss Casey Boudreau, over at the hotel, and she can help you out and get you booked into a room, get you booked in some of the nice meeting rooms and conference rooms. Maybe you're having some classes for your employees. They've got very aggressive pricing there. And maybe you've got having a little convention. It's a good place to have a convention where you've got gaming right next door and horse racing going on as well. I've got one other photo I want to show. And this photo is of our friend, the Giant Killer, Jesse Fletcher, who of course boxes with the Raging Cajun Boxing Club over in Lafayette. And he brought home the National Boxing Tournament Championship for the third year in a row. He's a 7th grader over at L.J. Alamont Middle School, and he's in the honors program over there. So we want to congratulate him again. He was 5 inches shorter than the gentleman that he beat. So I know he's now going to go on to the National Junior Golden Gloves Tournament over in Mesquite, Nevada in July. So we wish him a lot of luck watching a young man do very well. This weekend I see also there's going to be a nice presentation called Where's That in the Bible over at the Hilton in Lafayette. It's supposed to be $35 for the conference. It's on Saturday and Sunday, June 23rd through 24th, all day at the Hilton in Lafayette. You can find out more information going to thefullnessoftruth.org to find out info. Very inexpensive to go to. A lot of well-known speakers. Patrick Madrid is going to be speaking. I had a call from John Mill over at Queen of Angels who called me to remind me about the conference going on. So if you get a chance to go by, it should be a very good conference this weekend. We've also got the Horses in Harmony event coming up on June 28th. That's a Thursday over at Evangeline Downs at the Event Center. They'll be having music out there. They'll be recognizing Gino Delafos for all his good work, and you know, he's very involved as being a rancher and a local promoter of music. And of course, the music awards named after our own Hadley J. Castile there. They're also going to be honoring our friend Mr. Stemmons over from Lafayette for his Don Stemmons for his work in the horse industry over all these years. And of course, he used to own the racetrack there in Carencro, the Carencro Raceways, for many years. I want to congratulate him. And Gino Delafos, speaking of him, he'll be playing at the Delta Grand on June 30th from 9:30 p.m. to 12:30 a.m. right here in downtown Opelousas. $8 for tickets in advance, $10 at the door. You can go to the Delta Grand to find out. We also talked about Miss Alice Morrow and her website, goaskalice.com. And she said, make sure that you tell the folks when you do it. It's not G-O, it's G-E-A-U-X, Alice.com. But go by, see her recipes each day, and get some cooking tips. We want to wish her a lot of luck with all the things she's doing with that website. Also going on at the Delta Grand Theater, they're having a one-act comedy play called After Hours, showing what mannequins do, on June 21st this week and the 22nd at 6 p.m. Admission's only $5. You can buy tickets at the door. Go by, should be a good little play, and support our local theater folks. What else do we have? We've got Tour de Teche. You know, Bob and I have been threatening to get on a pirogue and ride down the bayou to go all the way down. It starts in Port Barre each year and goes all the way down to the end of the Bayou Teche, 135 miles. You can ride parts of it or the whole thing. It's going to come up in October again this year, and they're already letting everybody know to be involved. And part of this is to help generate interest and help clean up beautiful Bayou Teche all the way down and try to make it more of a what it used to be when everyone could go boating and have a good time up and down the bayou. So very good event and helps local community. Let's talk about a few sponsors as well. Let's go with Dr. Kerry Thibodeau. If you need surgery, of course, you've got a choice who your surgeon is, and ask for Dr. Kerry Thibodeau with his location over in Opelousas General Health System here in Opelousas. He's board certified, a wound care expert, and a vascular surgeon. So if you need varicose vein type work, any type of healing, maybe it's complications from diabetes, maybe from a prior surgery, skin issues, Dr. Kerry Thibodeau is a specialist, talks all over the world about certain techniques to help with wound treatments. So if you need any type of work like that or surgery, go see Dr. Kerry Thibodeau. Also, LHC Group, all your home health care needs. LHC Group can help you. And that home health care is things like nurses, therapists, the beds, the button to call for help, the lift chairs, all that type of thing. Louisiana Healthcare Group can help you. They've got palliative care. They've got hospice care available as well throughout the entire United States. They even have the Health and Wellness Center over here right down the block on Heather Drive here in Opelousas. And how about one more sponsor? Let's go with Piggly Wiggly. The pig knows best, with 2 locations in Opelousas, 1 in Simsport. Right now, they've got the large, extra large green California bell peppers, 4 count in a pack for $1.99 each, good for stuffing. They've got split seasoned whole fryers for $1.49 a pound, good to put on the barbecue grill, and boneless pork chops $1.69 a pound. The pig knows best. And another sponsor, let's talk about the Steamboat Warehouse. Get mama away from the smell of her own cooking. Go down to beautiful Washington, Louisiana. Go to the historic Steamboat Warehouse. See chef owner Jason Hugay. We talk about the best of the best. For the last 6 years, Jason Hugay has been voted the best of the best chef in the Acadiana area. Great atmosphere, great food. Enjoy adult libations and a wonderful wine selection. If you like steaks, if you like seafood, always fresh, always Louisiana select. Go by the Steamboat Warehouse. What else we got going on? We've got the Boys and Girls Club that's reopened and it's moving along, and all the kids are starting to get back involved there. We had a lot of problems with funding there. And of course, they get some funding from different charity organizations. I know the City of Opelousas has helped out as well. Chief Perry Gallo, of course, hosts his Home Run Derby every year that generates a bunch of money that helps to support the Boys and Girls Club. And I saw recently the Elks Lodge over here in Opelousas, where Bobby and I are both members. The Elks Lodge is going to promote a fun day. They've given a $2,000 grant to help out with the Boys and Girls Club. I saw in the paper that Dr. Kenneth LaFleur was helping, and Charles Lognon as well. If you get a chance to go to the fun day, it's 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. on June 29th. So go by, support the Boys and Girls Club, maybe bring a little donation to help them out. A lot of these kids, you know, there are not a lot of activities for kids in lower income, kids that live in the middle of the city. It gives them good opportunity to get out the house, get some tutoring, get access to computers, and get involved with other kids. Good, clean, wholesome fun and education there as well. What else did I see this week? I saw some nice articles in the Daily World again. You know, they're doing some nice articles about the 200th anniversary of Louisiana's statehood. And this past week, I saw Judge Bobby Brinkman wrote a nice article called "The Spanish Girl in a French Dress," talking about our legal system here in Louisiana, how what its origins are with the French Napoleonic law as well as Spanish law, and how we got the legal system that we have today. Really good, interesting article that kids, only half kids, I guess, in the article, that a lot of guys who practice the law don't necessarily know all the history of where it came from. So really, really good information. I also saw this week a lot of people were celebrating Juneteenth. It's the date that a lot of the slaves in Louisiana and in Texas found out that the Emancipation Proclamation had been signed. So that's when they basically found out that they were free. And they call it Juneteenth because depending on where you were in this area, maybe you found out on June 16th, June 17th, June 18th. The day was different depending on where the community was for the word got out. So a really big event, and turning to a big event here in Opelousas as well. I also saw that our friend Troy Hebert, who heads up the Alcohol Tobacco Commission here for the state of Louisiana, they've opened up a satellite office here in Opelousas in the Department of Public Safety building where you can go get your driver's licenses for you to better get your liquor licenses if you're a business here in town. So really nice thing. Very important and very useful for festivals because they have to get permits. Any of these trail rides that you see, Mardi Gras time. So it's really nice that Troy has kind of picked our area as being a hub in Acadiana. So not everyone has to go all the way to Baton Rouge in order to get their license. I'm sure even the people in Shreveport, it'll help make it a little shorter for them as well. I saw someone I knew passed away this past week, Miss Verna Guidro's Mobile over in Port Barre. Of course, most people knew her as Chick, and she did a lot of hairdressing for many years there in Port Barre. Want to wish condolences to the family, and of course, her daughter Iris, who lives over in Mandeville now. And of course, I went to school with the boys, played football with them, Richard Mobile, Clyde Mobile, Brent Mobile, and Lance Mobile. My sympathies to them. And you know, she was a Guidros, so we're distantly related, but related nonetheless. Definitely one of our cousins there. What else I want to talk about? Let's see. Oh, I see from Queen of Angels, they sent me an email that they're going to have prayer services each night for 2 weeks, from June 21st through July the 4th, for 2 weeks at 6 o'clock in the evening. Go out to Queen of Angels for 30 minutes each night. They're going to pray for God's favor for our nation. And it's not a political type thing. It's to sit and pray for guidance from God, and also for God to help guide all of our politicians, whether it's one party, the other party, or no party at all, that we stop and think and do the right things. So really good project that Keith Hebert is heading up over there. I know Derek Faust is involved. I know Keith's wife Kathy as well. Really good cause. If you get some time to go out and pray a little bit in the evenings, I know it'll be a good thing to go to. And I dropped by Queen of Angels this past week. They had a nice little supper to help out the seminarians that all go to school to become priests. And it was a real nice event. I saw Mr. Fenric Fontenot there. Dan Verrett did some singing. Mr. Marion Harmon, who on Wednesday of this week was 93 years old. Happy birthday, Mr. Marion. And Monsignor Jeff DeBlanc was there, quite a few of the priests from around the area. Really nice event. I want to thank them for doing such a nice thing. The meal was excellent. They had some stuff, I think it was a stuffed pork loin. Excellent. What else we have? I guess I better hit a couple more sponsors. Let's go with the Quarters Casino. When you're going out and doing a little gaming, go out to the Quarters Casino just north of Opelousas on I-49, exit 23. They've got El Pico de Gallo Mexican Restaurant and Cantina with authentic Mexican food there from Monday through Sundays from 11 a.m. till 10 p.m. They have 2-for-1 margaritas with your meal. You can go next door and do a little gaming with the slot machines. You can also get all the fuel. They've got Chevron fuel there, diesel, gasoline, nice, clean, well-lit area. Easy to get off the interstate and on and get right back on your trip if you're heading out of town. They've got crispy, crunchy chicken also for sale 7 days a week inside the convenience store, huge convenience store. Go by the Quarters Casino and Travel Plaza. And how about Targill Seasoning? Targill can help you with all your seasoning supplies. If you want them to mix a custom blend for you, if you have your own recipe, they can do that for you. They can package it with your own packaging, maybe to promote your business, maybe to just promote yourself. Maybe you're having a family reunion and you'll do a lot of cooking and you want to put together a whole bunch of packages as sort of giveaways for everybody, maybe Christmas gifts, or your business. I know over here at Imperial Fire, they use the champagnes from Leonville, the supermarket there, their recipe, and Targill packages it, puts it together, and they give that out as favors whenever they go to different events to different insurance agents. So go by Targill for seasoning, butcher supplies, cutlery, and kitchen supplies. Right here in Opelousas, so go to targill.com. KSLO will see you on the other side of 3. So I think I'm in pretty good shape with everything that I've covered. I want to remind you also about Dixie Storage. They've got the McCormick Hall and Event Center. I got that little flyer as well. If you're trying to have a reception, I know it holds over 300 to 400 people. It's got a full kitchen there in Port Barre. Really nice place. Really easy to park, easy to find because it's right on Highway 190 and what they call Old Frisco there in Port Barre. So go by and take a look and try to utilize them. What else do I have? Man, I've got just a handful of things left. I know right now they're having the Louisiana Main Street redevelopment grants are going on. If you're looking for a grant, maybe you've got some historic building downtown that you know, it's semi-historic, maybe it's just an old building.